the Epstein files that were released today aren't even all of the files. I'm sure a lot of you have seen, just like I have, the independent journalists that went to the White House were given the Epstein files in these binders called the Epstein Files Phase 1. Now, a bunch of independent journalists are the ones that got their hands on these Epstein files first before any media got their hands on it. But inside this binder called the Epstein File Phase 1 was a letter from Pam Bondi to Director of the FBI, Kash Patel. In this letter, she is explaining how there are thousands of documents the FBI never sent her, including audio and video and so much more of the Epstein files. So Pam Bondi said, "Dear Director Patel, before you came into office, I requested the full and complete files related to Jeffrey Epstein. In response to this request, I received approximately 200 pages of documents, which consisted primarily of flight logs, Epstein's list of contacts, and a list of victims' names and phone numbers. I repeatedly questioned whether this was the full set of documents responsive to my request and was repeatedly assured by the FBI that we have received the full set of documents. Late yesterday, I learned from a source that the FBI field office out of New York was in possession of thousands of pages of documents related to the investigation and the indictment of Epstein. Despite my repeated requests, the FBI never disclosed the existence of these files. When you and I spoke yesterday, you were just as surprised as I was to learn about this new information. By 8 a.m. tomorrow, February 28th, the FBI will deliver the full and complete Epstein files to my office, including all recordings, documents, audio and video recordings, and materials related to Jeffrey Epstein and his clients, regardless of how such information was obtained. There will be no withholdings or limitations to my or your access. The Department of Justice will ensure that any public disclosure of these files will be done in a manner to protect the privacy of victims and in accordance with the law, as I have done my entire career as prosecutor. I am also directing you to conduct an immediate investigation into why my order with the FBI was not followed. You will deliver to me a comprehensive report of your findings and propose personal action within 14 days. I appreciate your immediate attention to this important matter, and I know that we are both committed to transparency for the American people, and I look forward to continuing to work with you to serve our president and our country. I really am hoping we get transparency and we get this full release of this Epstein list, and it has actual names with what these people have actually done. But on top of just getting these names, these people need to be held accountable by law. And honestly, if the FBI was holding back all of these documents, just imagine what documents are probably not even there. Because of all of this mess, I really don't think that we are actually ever going to see everybody's name that was involved with Jeffrey Epstein. Nor do I think that those people will ever be held responsible for what they've done. But I don't know, I'm still following all of this like I know many of you are, but I just thought this was crazy. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.